Houston Texans. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Pat the 60, pat the 60.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Here we go. Set.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Points to begin the game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Set to return. This is Braxton Berrios. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Tony.
On the ground again with Mixon. He won't be able to get past the line very quickly, Brock. They could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it sets up 2nd down.
Go, ready? Let's go now. Crack roll 80. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They take the handoff. Now Richardson. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. The pick. 2nd down. They go pass here, and it's intercepted.
Anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
First and 10 are on to Mixon. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Play action, it's Richardson. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And they'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. The Colts are ready for the punt. Kirk out and waiting on it. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, 1st round. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Already. 118. What's that?
From the gun, Sprout. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
118. What's that?
1st down throw by Stroud. That's back-to-back for Dell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
18. What's that?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Caught, nice game left side. And is in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So with the lead at the moment, they'll just go ahead and take the try from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Got it. Ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here. Going from the pistol, Richardson. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On the jump.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. 19 tight. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring out fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And after that drive, went backwards. He's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
Texans take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
All right.
On play action, here's Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. And he still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Got his man. This is Noel. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right. Tony.
First down, Stroud. Well, right side, hauled in by Collins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, they really love that play back because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Hauled in left side. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 13-point lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go.
To throw, Richardson. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. He just gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a close of growth, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, then the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here, coming from the shotgun.
Already. Swap. Another swap. Okay.
From his end zone, it's Stroud. They'll find in his back, Mixon. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
All right.
And it's the Texans with a 2nd and 7.
On the quick, right? 18. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun and give to Mixon. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
18. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This connects with Schultz. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Blitz coming for Stroud. Has it in close. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here. It connects on the deep shot. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. Now throw to the outside. That gets the job done.
Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. Texans get more points to end the lopsided first half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw it. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. A touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Yeah, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay,
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Drive starts with an option, right side. Cowrie was way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Play action with Richardson. Throw complete to Warren. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Chased out to his right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Colts.
A gain of 7. And the Colts.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. Rolling into enemy territory. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. Give him a full 40 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
A gain of 40 yards.
They go again with Taylor. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ready up.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Play fake, it's Richardson.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plans.
I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get that. Black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it.